This video is designed to guide you when assembling our 2 or 3 inch St. Tropez fabric. Step 1. Cutting the fabric. For this video, you will need St. Tropez fabric, scissors, cutting board, and the cutting table. The first step is to figure out the desired length for your shade. Make sure before you cut, you extend the length by 3 pitches. Using the scissors, manually cut the fabric horizontally. Note that this process does not have to be perfect. Next step is to place the cutting board onto the cutting table for a nice clean cut. Measure desired length and place the fabric onto the table evenly. Use the cutting blade to cut the fabric vertically. Step 2. Inserting the tube. You will need St. Tropez fabric, scissors, cutting table, adapter. For this step, it is essential to identify which side is the front, back, top, and bottom. Notice how one side has a softer feel, whereas the other side has a rougher texture. Additionally, if you examine the material very closely, you'll see that the front has a crisscross weave, while the back part of the fabric has a straighter mesh. Place the St. Tropez fabric on the table with the front facing up and the fabric upright. At the bottom of the fabric, find the last full square. This is where you will place the tape and insert the tube. Neatly place the tape at the bottom end of the last full square. Flip the fabric over and repeat the last step. Apply the tape directly opposite from the tape you just placed. Tape should be facing towards the outside of the last full square. Next step is to manually cut the fabric under the tape. Insert the tube into the last square and place the tube into the adapter. When inserting the tube, make sure the shorter groove is facing up. Insert the taped fabric inside the tube by manually pushing it into the groove. Use the roller tool to let tape snap in place. While doing this, you should hear a clicking sound. Pull the tube out of the adapter, turn counterclockwise, and repeat the last step. Remember, when using the roller tool, operate it smoothly and slowly. Place the height adjust bar onto the cutting table and, according to the measuring tape, align it to desired height at both ends. Insert magnet to hold it in place. Insert the tube into the adapter. Pull chain upward to firmly hold tube in place. The plastic should prevent the tube from moving. Go back to the front of the cutting table. Find the last square closest to the 0 line at the front of the table. Manually cut with scissors at the top of the square above the front groove. Then cut the rest of the fabric. The remaining fabric will be used for the bottom row. Cut the tape according to the length of your shade. Peel off the larger side of the tape and place it on the remaining fabric you just cut. Cut off the leftovers. Peel off the opposite side of the tape and place the tape edge along the 0 line. Turn the tape over. Peel off the second tape and attach the rest of the fabric. Now, take the bottom bar and secure it at the very front of the table. Once it is in place, using the tape, attach the St. Tropez fabric to the bottom bar by hand. Again, you should hear a clicking noise. After, do the same to the other side. Your shade should now look like this. Get the end cap and add one to the end of the bottom bar. On the opposite end, slide the weight bar into the bottom rail. Add the weight bar lock to latch the weight bar in place. Turn 90 degrees and repeat on other side. Make sure to complete the bottom rail by attaching the last end cap.